In this video, I will show you how to create a square posting for Instagram using basic tools in Adobe Illustrator. This video covers adding object geometry, type, and images. First, let's recap the aspect ratio setup of the new artboard in Adobe Illustrator. Start with a new artboard. Go to the web header at the top of the dialog box for digital output, or set the units to pixels. Make the aspect ratio square at 1080 pixels wide by 1080 pixels high. You only need one artboard. The color definition will be RGB since this is a web post instead of a printed color profile, which is defined by CMYK. The resolution should be set to no more than 150 pixels per inch. Pick the Create and get started. Now let's create the content. You will need to deploy the Layers panel. If you do not see it on your screen, go to the Window pull-down menu to Layers. We will rename Layer 1 by double-clicking on the layer title. Let's rename it Background Fill. You will need the Swatches panel next. If you do not see it on your screen, go to the Window pull-down menu and pick on Swatches. Let's assign a generic fill color. It doesn't really matter what color you choose yet. Next, pick on the stroke symbol so that it comes forward. Choose No Stroke Value. That's the box with the line through it. Go to the Rectangle tool on the main toolbar. Draw a rectangle from corner to corner of the artboard, covering the entire area. Now we can adjust the fill color by double-picking on the fill color from the main toolbar. This brings up the color picker, which will allow you to pick from an infinite number of color choices. When you've found one that you can work with for now, go on to the next step in the video. Remember how easy it is to modify the fill color if you change your mind later during the design process. Let's go back to the Layer panel to prepare for the next layer of graphics. Think of this process like building a layer cake. Pick on this column here to lock the background fill. Next, pick on the plus sign at the bottom of the Layer panel to add a new layer. Double-click on the layer name to rename it Images. Go to the File pull-down menu to Place. Browse to find the desired image. The image will come on the end of your cursor. Pick on the artboard and hold down the mouse while you drag out the image to the desired size. Pick on the Embed button from the Control panel. Now let's add some geometry to the image. I will go to the main toolbar to add a circle. Pick Ellipse from the choices. To make a circle, hold down the Shift key as you pick and drag a circle out onto the image. Try to center the circle over the image in an interesting way. I use the black selection tool to move the circle around. Once you have it positioned, pick on the circle and the image together by holding the Shift key down to select both objects. Right mouse click to get a mini menu of choices. Choose Make Clipping Mask. Repeat these steps until you feel confident you can do it on your own. Let's try adding a different type of object geometry to the mock Instagram post. Consider using social media as a way to promote your skills instead of just as a socializing tool. If you want to utilize this approach to the Instagram post, then use the Place command to add one of your projects to the artboard instead of a photographic image. Both the Great Room and the Rendered Egg Chair projects meet the requirements for images and object geometry, and the Great Room also contains type. You can see the different options while I work.